Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Friday, July 22nd, 2016. The tarot card for today is the Nine of Swords. I love this one. It comes to us from the Prisma Visions Tarot, which is a very unique deck. When you lay the cards of each suit side by side, they form one large picture. Really interesting deck. It's available through the artist. Now, I have to tell you, I'm loving this for you because this card today shows me progress. I mean, the Nine of Swords is all about that. Making a mountain out of a molehill, not thinking that you're good enough, worrying about things that you really shouldn't be worrying about, and mostly just losing sleep over them. But look at this. Here you are, facing those fears, facing them. I think really beginning to understand that the things that you thought were so bad, that you can overcome them and they're not as bad as you thought. Sometimes in our minds, we really blow things out of proportion. Okay. You see how big that fear is, right? How much larger than the person. How scary looking. But face it, because it's really not as scary as it seems. Everything ultimately somehow in life works itself out. And it's amazing to me. It really truly is, because there are things that can happen and create absolute nightmares. And, people tend to fall into a state of depression. And this card really can represent that. But it's brought on by those fears. And we need to be a little more realistic when we see this card around and know that those things are not as bad as they seem. It's difficult to explain to someone who's really having trouble with it, but I'll be honest with you, when I see this here today, it tells me that so many of you are confronting the things which have made you lose sleep over these last few years. Okay? So you're finally at that point. You know maybe even what it is you need to do. You might have known all along, but the whatever you needed wasn't there to do it. But now you're ready. I mean, look at this guy just staring that fear head on. So, will you be able to sleep now? I'm doubting it. I don't think yet. And I'm not saying that, no one out there will sleep. It's the idea that your perceptions of how you feel about the things that have caused you so many sleepless nights are changing. So you might be able to allow some other more pleasant things in while you're sleeping, right? Like sweet dreams, things of a more positive nature. So these things won't feel so ominous where you're like, oh my God, look at this. I can't handle this. All right? Because the truth of the matter is that now that you're realizing that you can, it's not just how much you've seen that you've accomplished and you've made your way through, but it's about not letting those fears take over and skew your whole view of everything. Okay? So I think this is a wonderful thing. I want to thank you all for listening, and I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.